Coming up, we have your December 2020 Las Vegas real estate market update. Hey everyone, I'm Kristen.
Hey, I'm Steve with the Thomas Group and Love Local Real Estate, your local Las Vegas and Henderson Realtors. Here to bring you your 2020 Las Vegas real estate market update from Downtown Summerlin. Just before we do that and we introduce you to our beautiful guest on our show today, we're going to get into the numbers. So if you're wondering who this is, stay tuned.
In today's market update, we are going to be talking about the CDC eviction moratorium that ends at the end of the year. What is that going to mean for the market? We are also going to talk about hedge funds.
Yeah, and what their involvement might be in making sure that property prices remain steady and go up in Las Vegas.
Yeah, totally. And finally, we'll be talking about Lake Las Vegas and all of the luxury sales in the valley.
Guess who just sold a luxury home? 1 million plus.
It's my man. All right, you guys, so we are shooting today from beautiful downtown Summerlin. If you can see behind us, Christmas isn't canceled, or the holidays aren't canceled. We do have our little train going here. We have our ice rink.
It's very festive. Yeah, there's an ice rink down here. It books up real quick, I hear.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to come and skate with the kids or learn to skate, then hit the ice rink. I'm a pretty nifty ice skater.
Yeah, you are. He's good. He's got some tricks. But yeah, like Steve said, go to summerlin.com to book online. They're only allowing a certain number of people in at a time, keeping everybody socially distanced. And if you are shopping around here Friday and Saturday nights, there are roaming Christmas carolers, which is
that's
cute.
really fun.
Yeah, super cute. So make sure you guys check it out. So let's take a look at the numbers. Another crazy month. Actually, November, we haven't seen a November this busy since 2011.
Yeah, it's, I mean, I'm lost for words, really. The growth that's still happening and the fact that our phones are still ringing every day from people that are planning on moving in January, in February, in March, it's relentless and the numbers will prove it.
Yeah. Totally. So let's start with single family homes, as we always do. The median sales price for single family homes last month was $345,000. Now that was up 1.4% from the previous month, which is a big jump actually for a month. You normally see that over the course of 6 months, and up 12.4% from the same time last year. This is crazy.
It's the same thing we've been saying, like the freight train's on the move. With carrying people from all over the country to, not just Las Vegas and, the Henderson areas, but, people are migrating all over the place. I think that the more people that come here, the more people that realize how cool it is to live here and, how many opportunities are out here and, things like that, as well as the weather. They're just going to keep coming.
It's December and I don't have my jacket on right now. Just in case.
It's not that cold in the 60s.
The units sold last month for single family homes was 3,035. Now that was down 5.9% from the previous month. Totally normal to see a decline towards the end of the year. But just so you know, it's not that much of a decline because we're still having a crazy end of the year. It's still up 26% from the same time last year. There were 3,756 single family homes for sale. That was down 16.6% from this last month.
Yeah, and look at the next one.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Down 42.5%.
Boom! Went the inventory.
Yeah, our inventory is hurting.
Bad, and then it just dropped 40% last month.
It's crazy.
We've sold like almost twice as many homes as we did this time last year, and we've got about like almost twice as few homes.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that's happening to the price, you guys. There's a lot of upward price pressure.
Yeah.
Just based on that alone.
Exactly, and I mean, this is now people aren't putting their houses on the market because they don't have anywhere to go. I mean, the housing market's pretty competitive wherever you're moving to. So people are kind of hanging tight, especially with COVID kind of ratcheting up and more restrictions and stuff. So There were 2,766 new listings last month. That was down 23% from the previous month and up slightly 4.3% from the same time last year, but just not enough to keep up with demand. Not at all.
Not at all.
The result of high demand, low inventory is our months of inventory. And we are at 1.2 months of inventory. We are like way down from where we were last year.
Yeah, for those of you that don't understand what the months of inventory really is, it's all the houses we have available to sell. It's the rate at we keep what we're selling them. If we keep selling them at the same rate as the way we do with the amount of homes that are available, we'll only have 1.2 months and there'll be no homes left.
I mean, and we say a balanced market's around 6 months, so obviously this is heavily favoring the seller. So you're getting offers above asking price. I mean, what was that $800,000 home that you were putting an offer on? They had a offer $30,000.
Oh my goodness!
Over.
Yeah,
and it needed a full reno.
It did. It needed a full renovation. I mean, it had amazing land, but it needed a full renovation. It was $800,000, so it wasn't pocket change.
Yeah. And
then the buyer waived the appraisal over $30,000. That wasn't something my client was willing to compete with, because like we said, the property still needed work. And then when you're already paying premium on a premium, doesn't feel too good, does it? You've got to really, must have the property to, to be able to do that. Worked out better.
I was just gonna say, I want to brag about my husband Steve right here, because he basically found them the same house off market, completely renovated.
Yeah.
And got it for them for the less than they were really originally going to put the offer on that house. And he used some little tricks and stuff that he has in his back pocket to get the offer accepted. And I mean, everybody's overjoyed. It's gorgeous. I'm jealous.
Shout out to RF and Kristen and Little Cash.
Yes. So we're super excited for our clients. It's a beautiful house.
Yeah. Gorgeous home. Home.
Okay, cool. So let's look at condos and townhomes. The median sales price last month was $199,700. Now, this one's been going like this every month. So it's up 7.1% from last month, but it's not up too much from 2 months ago, if that makes any sense. But overall, the condos and townhomes are up 14.1% from the same time last year.
Yeah, that's Kristen and I. We're still in the first home we ever bought. We're still in it right now, which is a townhome, and there's they can't stay on the market in our community. Like, as soon as they're listed, they're off. They're gone.
Yeah, and I mean, it's interesting because we've said this before if you watch our videos every month, but the condos and townhomes were slow to catch back up. Like in the middle of the summer, the single family homes were taking off and the condos and townhomes were lagging. But, it's a direct effect of there not being anything available. I
was just going to say, people, clients we've had, right? They go out looking for a single family, and then when they look at the single family inventory, it's like, okay, what else is out there? Like, let's look at townhomes. Yeah. So that's 100% right.
Totally,
pushed it up.
What's happening? There were 726 condos and townhomes sold last month. That's down 1.4% from the previous month. Again, normal for this time of year. Up 34.7% from the same time last year. Honestly, as well, we're expecting another really strong December over the previous year.
Have you got the pending sales there?
I don't.
I saw, very quickly, the pending sales are up for next month too.
Okay.
We're expecting a very strong December, and I think it's going to continue into the new year.
I will say one thing that I'm wondering what it's going to have a little effect on us in the next month or so is the lockdowns in California. We have had
That's a great point.
We've had some clients saying that they're putting their trip on hold because they don't want to quarantine for 2 weeks when they get back to California. So
logistics and things makes it difficult for people.
Clients come in, but
that's good. That's a really good point. That.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess same all over the world. So let's all mask up and socially distance, and we can keep things, we can keep everything moving along safely. There were 1,288 condos and townhomes available for sale last month. That's down 9.8% from the previous month and down 25% from the same time last year.
Same story now.
Same story. There were 672 new condo and townhome listings. That's down 21.1% from last month and down 4.1% from the same time last year. As a result, our months of inventory is also quite low for condos and townhomes. It's at 1.8 months of inventory, heavily favoring the seller.
Yeah, absolutely.
And one other thing I wanted to point out is the majority of both single family and condo and townhomes are all being sold within 30 days. I mean, that's including, you know, ones that they go under contract, they come back on the market because something out of everybody's control happened. I mean, for that
to still remain at 30 days, yeah.
70% of single family homes are selling in 30 days.
Do you know what that's telling me?
What's it telling you, Steve?
Strong buyers.
This is so important, yes.
Like, talk about that, because like I feel people comment on our YouTube channel and it's cool. We don't mind having banter with you when you're telling us that the market's going to crash. But what you're not realizing is lenders aren't just giving loans out willy-nilly to anybody. And to qualify for a loan in this environment, you have to have good credentials. You've got to have a good credit score. You've got to have to be in your job for at least a couple of years. Right. Solid, same industry as well. There's a lot of really strong buyers, evident they're able to close in 30 days. And what a lot of people don't realize is because, and I understand, because you're not selling real estate day to day, so why would you? But people that work with buyers and sellers, when we get listings, I guarantee you there's multiple offers on the listings from hedge funds.
Yes, this is so important.
What a lot of investors and big money are worried about right now is inflation. Because we're probably about to release another 900 billion in stimulus checks to the country. You got to think about where this comes from, and every time we essentially print money, we devalue the currency, and where these big hedge funds have got lots of amounts of money, they're putting it in places that are a hedge against inflation, and real estate is one of them. Because real estate prices go up, but you know what also goes up? Rents. So they're buying these properties, turning them into rentals, just so you know that whenever there's you feel like there's a good deal coming on the market, distressed sale, let's just put it like that, they're gone. There's less short sales this month than there was last month.
Yeah.
I don't see a softening in the market, even with the moratorium, the eviction moratorium.
A lot of people are wondering what's going to happen when the CDC federal eviction moratorium ends at the end of the year. We personally do not think there is going to be a huge, influx of homes on the market and prices are just going to drop.
Even if there was, what's huge, right? But even if there was a big influx of homes on the market, that's going to help everybody. There's so many people wanting to rent right now that they'll be turned and burned and gone in no time. It's a totally different time to 2008. And people have got, bad taste in their mouth from real estate last time and stuff. And I think the people that are going to be sad is the ones in, a few years that are like, wow, I should have bought when interest rates were 2.75%.
That's key. I mean, we talked about last month, interest rates were the lowest they ever went. This month, they've gone even lower.
I know. I keep saying that.
The lowest it's ever been since we've started recording interest rates.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. The interest rate, and we've said this before in our videos, has a bigger impact on, what you can afford to buy than actually the price of homes. Right. So consider that, you guys.
Yeah.
There's your lecture and your lesson for today.
All right, Dad.
Yeah.
So a couple things that I wanted to talk about in addition to the stats. Luxury homes. I know a lot of you guys watching are in California, New York, and you're looking to move from your 3-bed, 2-bath in California
600 square foot
to a mansion here. Come on over. Our luxury sales here are going crazy.
Through the roof.
Yeah, I mean, we are well past our total sales. We've already sold over 100 more sales than we did last year. Here's an interesting fact for you guys. In Las Vegas, some of our luxury communities are Lake Las Vegas and the Ridges. Lake Las Vegas, this time last year, had 12 months of inventory. So there were a lot of homes sitting on the market. This year, guess how many?
This year, I'd say we're going to have 6.
Lower.
Lower than 6 months? How many?
2.
2 months.
There's not much out there. And we've been looking for some of our clients actually in Lake Las Vegas, and I can tell you there's not much out there. But the good news is there are a lot of new builds going up in Lake Las Vegas. So if you guys are looking to move to that area, make sure you reach out to us at thomasgrouplv.com, and we can kind of figure out what you need and get you
Point you in the right
place.
direction.
Yeah, because there is a lot out there. Yeah, just talking about Lake Las Vegas in general, that whole area is going crazy. The builder said, and you know, homeowners and people selling, you know, about the middle of the year, they really started seeing sales pick up. And we haven't seen sales in Lake Las Vegas like this since before the Great Recession.
I think I know why it was. I did a video on Lake Las Vegas. Lake Las Vegas there's something for everybody, you know, whether you just like to sit on one of the benches and observe the beautiful views around here with the lake and the mountains all around us.
I think it is, honestly, yes.
Just kidding.
Yeah, so anyway, see Steve's video living in Lake Las Vegas if you are interested in the area, but that could be. That is when we released the video, so.
Yeah.
So
Coincidence or not.
They owe you some commissions.
Yeah, sure do. Why didn't they all reach out to me? All right, Kristen, I think this is a really good little segue for us to introduce Christina. So at the beginning of the video, you were probably wondering who this is that's joining us. Just before we fully introduce you, Christina, I'd just like to say, I'm sure Kristen will as well, on behalf of everyone that's reached out to us and, you know, requested help from us, you are absolutely amazing, and you're so amazing that you're allowing us to help us grow our team in more ways than one. So for those of you that have got a keen eye and maybe have been watching our videos for a little while, you might notice that we've got a new Thomas Group team member on the way right here.
Yes, can't hide it anymore.
And in anticipation of our business growing and Kristen kind of being out of commission, we've been talking about growing our business for a long while, and I said to Kristen, you know, who can, you know, join our team that's that we know that's an absolute rock star, understands real estate, owns their own real estate. Kristen said, how about
Christina?
Ladies and gentlemen, Christina Stockdale.
Yes.
So tell everyone how you know Christina.
Yeah, so I've known Christina for 3 years, I think now. We were both dancers, and she was actually my former now boss at Tournament of Kings. Yes. Yeah, the tables have turned. So we danced together on the strip, you know, we were gypsies and princesses and all that jazz, and great work ethic. And
not just that, Christina was the dance captain, so she ran the whole thing.
She's the big boss.
Yes. When you're thinking about someone who's organized, a go-getter, Christina's going to be here helping assist you guys.
Yeah.
So
and she's lived here for almost 10 years, right?
Yeah, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about who you are and where you're from?
Yeah, I moved here 8 years ago. I'm from Philadelphia originally. I moved here to be a ballerina, actually. I danced for the Nevada Ballet Theater and then kind of transitioned into being a showgirl, and these guys got me interested in real estate. I bought my own house 2 years ago, and so it's just been fun adventure. I'm so excited to get started with you guys.
And Christina's got an amazing eye for detail, interior design.
Yeah, if you need design tips, she's your girl.
Yeah, because everyone's always saying to me, hey, what's good? And I'm like, you're asking the wrong person. I can negotiate your deal and find you a place, but furnishing it, and I got no idea.
Her house looks like a magazine.
Yeah, it's like a model home.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to introduce Christina to everybody, because soon, you know, Kristen's going to be out of commission. I'm going to be needing as much help as possible. So Christina's going to be showing people around, and you know, we're all going to be working as a team and helping you. And we're thrilled to have you on the team, Christina. So thank you so much. Awesome. We hope you enjoyed our Las Vegas real estate market update. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments. For those of you that are, you know, still thinking about moving into town, we'd love to help you also. Please visit our website, thethomasgrouplv.com. You can find all of our information on there. And again, please, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, we'd love it when you do so. Hope you're all well. Thanks so much for watching. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.